Okay, so once again, here we are to a demo review. That's our last match on Mirage against the top one team on Intermediate Central League. Anyways, there were a couple things that happened here, at least in my opinion. But before that, I would just, before we start, I wanted to just point it out that I kind of got quite surprised with the videos. When I saw it was like Mirage and Ancient, I actually believed you would play Ancient for at least two reasons. The first is because of the previous demo review, and the second is because I don't know if you actually watched that or if you invest any time watching that stuff of your opponent's team, next opponent's teams. But this team that you just faced and that lost 13-5 on Mirage, they played 7 matches, including with yours. They played 7 matches, they won all, and 3 of those matches were Mirage, and the closer match was a 16-14 on Ancient. They just played that one time. It was on 27th October, and next match it was the 1st November, and they won 13-0 on Mirage. I didn't check if the team is like 4-2, 4-3, 0-7. I don't know that stat. I should have checked at least as I'm checking this. But anyways, like they had, I would say, quite good matches, quite easy matches on Mirage, excluding your match. They had 4 different maps, just like you. They had one Vertigo, one Ancient, 2 Mirage, one Inferno, and one Vertigo. And the closer match, as I said, it was on Ancient. It was a 16-14, so it was overtime. And the easiest, if we can say like that, it was a 13-0 on Mirage. And so I got surprised you picking Mirage uh, by those reasons. If I see your maps, you were playing as a triple Ancient. You lost one Anubis, and then you picked Mirage. It's okay. I see you eventually decided to practice other map, as you in those recent matches you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ancients. So it's quite a lot. Some 1, 2, 3, 4 losses and 1 win, but that's not all in the ESEA. But yeah, I got surprised you picking Mirage in there, especially by those stats and reasons that I just gave. But talking about the game itself, well, as I said to 1 or 2 players, there were quite good things and things that I like, but there were things that I hate, if you allow me to say it like that, and I will just point it out. Well, something that surprised me a lot, it was their T side pistol. I think that that's knife roll. Something that you can actually do is their pistol round on your T side. Obviously, against them it would be whatever if you did that against them, but you can actually do their pistol round on T side if you want to play more Mirage, because I actually like that. And whenever you went this side, you went shield. I don't think you add utility, and I believe with utility it's way better, because getting on a side on Mirage, which is a map you can rotate very fast from a side to side. I believe with utility is like way better. As you can see, the update of utility is the decoy. Well, it's whatever, but those two could have a shield instead. I mean, they have the shield, yeah, but the decoys, whatever. But yeah, not losing much time, they do smoke market. They do a fake entry. Bella rotates to assist, but then the utility, they start dumping utility on Ace, have 2 people entry to do the fake. And while everyone is rotating, they enter on site. So this was well, this was some good kills. Nice. And Rain will get the list. Nice death. Very good round. Okay. Alright, so on round 2, sadly you let that TNT go for them. And I cannot choose this. Okay. What I wrote here in this round 2, it was some lack of teamwork, too many 1v1s with no possible trade. So let's check out what happened here. Well, that's the spray there. And I see that if you want to counter this middle, okay, this is the first thing that I mean, the first was the first player dying, but in here, well, you know that they were together mid because you saw them all, so obviously they would stick together as they just got a very early advantage. And then there's one player coming here and without info, without any utility usage, just go like 1vx without info exactly how many are in that spot, and it didn't really pay off. Even if Bella had one kill, it wouldn't still pay off because it would be 3. If one died, it would be 3v1, so obviously they would dominate the site very easily. And if they push the smoke, the player that is here, I believe it's no, Luna, no, not Luna, Luna is a Rice. Yeah, Rice would couldn't have done much here, got their kill, but and as you can see now, you have two very close range guns, and what are they supposed to do here? Luna can try to get the kill, but is alone on there, so. There's the M4, and I believe actually we went to be or no. Oh yeah, they did, and Luna was yeah, not much that could do. I believe in here Lemon actually could have done slightly better in that 1v1, but still it would be a 2v1 because they would push them for sure. Yeah, like this kill, he had to kill that one guy, but still, like now it's ESMG, and this is a player that should go for the kill because she has the farm. Just look the difference. Just look her economy and just look after she getting this kill. Like she got 600 if my maths are correctly, so she should be the one going for the kill. Obviously, Lemon didn't knew about the other player, but like it was too many 1v1s. Once again, no teamwork at all, and people just going very spread. People having no chance to trade it out, and people uh, shooting through the smokes, and the other teammate is pushing instead, waiting for this reaction. I need to go. What happens here? Okay, so in here it's just my personal purpose, as I wrote on my notes. I would actually recommend to to have Imagine Lemon in here, or actually I believe it was Bella that in couple rounds will do a flash that I will like a lot, or Rainy. And I believe you should like have the, let's put it with colors. I believe that you can have this player here, a Fairbox, throwing a flash like this, or to blind those top mid people, and having the team pack going like here. you should be walking. You should be looking to the wall to be anti-flash, and in case they that is now it's a fast push or a eco or even a force, they will most likely blind through a flash like this. So you should watch to your left to make sure you are not blind. But you still, in my opinion, I think you can push middle and having this player here throwing this flash because those people will be blind. Much or not, they will be blind. And if you just go with the two players, like Rainy got one kill, but that's it basically. Yeah, Lemony in here definitely took a while, but like it's sort of has one behind already. So it's just my personal purpose. Having like even three, but I would say four mid. Looking the left or kind of the left. I can do example on a server after that, and having one person flashing. You can actually drop one flash here, or the person buy two flashes on the flash. Okay, round three. What happens here? Oh, okay, that's no wait, three. Bam. Now let's episode round. Although I'm confused what happened here. I believe I wrote this incorrectly. I guess I switched the order of the rounds. Let me check. This was a pistol, and I believe that's this will be the one round that couldn't have lost this way. But let's see. Some flashes, very good early flashes to make sure they don't push out. Oh yeah, I messed it up. Okay, so basically I like you didn't exactly did the setup that I like, but it actually ended up working. And right now in this exact moment, you are on a 5v2, and as you might remember, you actually lost this run. So just imagine how you could have lost this run. If you are the T side and you are the five people alive, I can guarantee you the cities would save. But you were the cities and you are the economy. You know the economy is well punishable, so they would go further on. And I do believe that it was actually you making the mistakes and them winning the round by merit, by credit, because the bomb is there and you have one player there and one with the bomb, so you have the gun completely in your the round in your hands, and you just okay take it. And if you remember this team, or you should see it, this team was 6-0 at that time, so they have to be playing good, they have to be a good team and good players, so you cannot go greedy or do those bad mistakes. Anyways, let's see what happened here. Okay, so uh, first it was in like 2 seconds, two people died, and the other mistake was this. As you can see, Bella has 12 HP, and look, Voila. I mean, this is a very weird model indeed, but like I don't know. Well, she somehow she burned there, but not counting with this deaths, because out of the three, I would say this was the most okay. It wasn't okay, but I mean I would accept that. But it would be 4v2, not a 2v2. Right now it's a 2v2, and the people are all spread, as you can see, like Luna on A and Lemon on B. So like, and somehow just look, both decided to push, and in here she will try to get a kill, and this guy will kill her from behind. So as you can see, that will be how you lose a 5v2. Like, that's simply impossible. You cannot do that at all. Let's rewatch that without the bug demos. Okay, so basically it was Rice, the first one dying here. Okay, so this was a very good crossfires here, but after that everything just went downhill really fast. You do have Rice falling, Rainy kind of falling back. She had the info, then she fell back, and then Rice peeked when she didn't really have to. She died, and as you can see, there's Rainy here still reloading, and she's already exposing this. This is, I will say, a detail that so many players do, even on professional teams. Although those teams barely do that, and I will say semi-professionals or the bottom quality professional teams do that a couple times, which is you are reloading and the gun is not really ready to shoot, and you are already expose yourself. I will try to okay, like she was here. Let's see if I can shoot. Like, I mean, it was, I would say, like 12 a second too soon or whatever, but like the gun wasn't really ready to be shooted, to shoot the bullets, and she was already exposed. And anyways, the guy was already on position. So in my opinion, what Rice could do is tangle ladder, looking like something like this, and Rainy could be here watching under, because you should I don't know if Bella called that out or if someone saw that, but Bella was super low, and Bella is the player that is doing the direct fight on mid. She was the one playing window mid, sometimes connected, but she's the mid player, so you have to make sure that either Bella or someone, if you want to switch positions, you have to make sure that the window is alive. You can just give them the space, but you know to you gotta be careful, because if you give them the space, they can jump window and come from jungle. You can go from these vents, whatever, and from here you can go B. You can CT to A. You can, like, as you can see, they have so many possible ways to be at, and there will be rounds that will be punished this way, because sadly the team didn't really manage to counter their mid pushes on this side, and they made a good half on this side. And even on CT, they also made some good work there. So, but in here, that's why I said it was the most okayish, but it wasn't the okay, because right now, she was quite exposed. Imagine that the guy actually jumped to this platform there and tries to shoot. She was super low, as a 13 or 15 or 12, I mean, even worse. Like, she's 12, so what? There's no really a reason for me. There's no really reason for Bella to win this angle, because she's like one shot or two hits for if it's wall banged to die. So you just lost two players. Just play defensive. It's not a op, yes, but just play defensive. There's no reason to keep throwing um, to give them economy, because as you can see, they have a very good economy in two players. They have at least like um, one full buy and one very good buy as in a row. So there's no reason for losing those rounds. I mean, when I saw 5v2, oh, they are playing very well, but then I saw people going one by one, being too greedy. Like, just don't really do that, because right now you gotta think what I said in the other demo review. What if I die? What if I die? Like Bella, what if she dies? Well, basically they have meal control and they can either rep A or they can rep B. Somehow they got spread, so they also kind of gave them a chance. And Lemon here stayed on a safe position. Rice could be playing in this angle here, and Lemon could be playing gaps or the vice versa, or she could play leather as I said. So there's no reason to play that forward. I believe he will die here. Yeah, and obviously they know Luna is A or supposedly, and she shoots, so the guy knows. Like this was, with all my respect, this was a very very bad round. The the second half of the round was very bad because you had the run in your hands and people went too greedy and they just literally threw it away, and as you can see you have pistols now, so not much that you can do here. Six. And once again they are mid as they always played mid. They got jungle. And that is 1 rounds. It is what it is. Okay, so there's the bar here. Very good kill from Bryce there. Very good kill Bella in here. She saved Oh yeah, this is the round where the guy was naked. I mean, he messed it up with his own play because he should have killed Rainy. Happily he didn't. But so let's see how did he got in there and what happened there. Well, basically, I believe that Bella did some mistakes in that match, some that were quite costly, but in this specific round she did amazingly well because she will actually save on. Okay, this first hit I don't agree, and I saw one of the biggest mistakes is it will be in connected and she will do exactly the same. And I'm not much a fan of just randomly shooting. Like there was no info, there was no noise, there was nothing ramp, and she still shoot there. I personally dislike that because you will expose and people can listen the op there. Like those mids know okay the op is on A, so like they can just avoid and push mid and push B. And just imagine if they decide to push B like all very fast, they can eventually throw flash or whatever, and they would be like imagine that Bella can manage to get 1 kill, they would be still in majority to go B. So I don't really agree with that shooting that randomly. Anyways, well, she got blind again. Lemon will be on a quite good kill there. Nice, got one very good kill, and this is the moment where she saved Lemon because it wasn't a 2v1. He would eventually kill that guy by the because they kind of lined it up, but still, this is a very good. Also, she had the timing, but this was a very good play from Bella. But as you can see, the guy was already here, so they did the boost. I don't even realize who did the boost there. But those guys were super fast there doing the boost. I mean, no, I guess he jumped from, or did he went ladder? I don't know. No, okay, he jumped. Okay, so eventually they could have missed, maybe not. Anyway, so I mean, obviously looking here, it's whatever. So the thing that I wanted to say to Bella in this round here is slightly back to give the context. I guess the time is bugged again. Okay, so basically in here she got the kill. They are again on a 5v2, and she's basically searching for the fight. I mean, she got this kill because she's a quite good player. Sorry, but in normal circumstances, this guy by like the noise and walking, you would have killed Bella if the guy played correctly. And that's why I say like it's a CT. You want a CT, you have an op, and the team will not even afford to get the op if she dies. So this was a extremely risky round. Obviously, I doubt they would by their own setup. I doubt they would actually make it like they would clash it out this round. I highly doubt in this one. But still, it's better just don't give a chance. And the second thing was here it's rainy. Well, in my opinion, I also has to point it out about this guy. Obviously, like I'm watching the demo and whatever. It's super easy. But as you can see, like she's going to. Well, amazing. It's not even showing. But like, there's one player from category 5 short. There's one player con, not here, but I cannot join the smoke. And or most likely there's one player short, and Bella is about to come here. And Rainy is jungle, and she's going to window. So she's kind of going to a place that is already dominated by her team. So in these circumstances, if there's only one guy alive, well, you gotta be careful and you gotta watch every angle, because the guys by those times, you know, they like to go mid, they like to boost from window, so the guy can be sneaked somewhere. And he got one kill. In normal circumstances, you would have both kills, because as you can see, he will tap. He actually backfired, but not have a chance. What happened here? No, this is the round. Okay, this is the round that I wanted to talk the most. So as you can see, it's a double up. Rice decides to go under. She got one kill, so you have two people in here. She didn't know about that, or she knew right now because of this nade here. But as you can see, she's completely surrounded. She has people like not literally behind yet, but she has people in front of her, and if she wants to quit mid, that she will definitely need support for the team because well, these players, those two players can easily just like kill a Rice if they want. Uh, there's this flash. She went very well. In my opinion, she probably panicked in here because she should have had this kill. In my opinion, with all respect. But as you can see, like there's already one guy here. He was in here with this guy, and he's here, and there's one player gone. So let's see what happened there. I mean, like in normal circumstances, this way should never happen. As I said, yes, in my opinion, Rice should have got this kill on against this guy there. But anyways, there was some very bad play from Bella that I want to call it out, if I get allowed, and just to make sure this is absolutely zero personal about Bella or anybody in here, but this is um, some really decision that I couldn't understand at all. Well, she will do a night eventually try and get the pick or something. It's all good in here. But right now, she's basically just no scoping and for absolutely no reason. And at this point, if this guy actually wanted to kill her, she would be like extremely, like it would be impossible for her to avoid these deaths because the guys on bench and he would be deep connected already. He would be right behind her, so she would be like easily killed. This guy and the team decided to opt for Rice, and very well played for them because what's the difference in here? The difference is if they killed Bella, they would still have people on A, and they know Bella is one upper and she used to be window, so there must be two on A, and you actually have a chance to kill an upper. You know that there are two uppers so far, and you have an option to kill this person here. So you gotta make sure if you can isolate one player like they did. They have two people ups. They can easily, like, if Rice got one kill, the other would eventually manage to trade it out. And even if she actually got the second kill, this guy was already behind, so there was not much she could do. But there was, as you can see, everyone had utility, and Luna could have done. I mean, Luna is the fourth. Yeah, Luna could have done flashes. Could have done. She just have one flash by now, but still, she could have done one flash. Like somewhere here, just like relative in the other round. Who's the second? Second is Rainy. Rainy could have thrown the Molotov, and Bella should have done like whatever she wanted, but exactly not this. I believe this was exactly the worst possible decision from her because let's watch her utility. She has a EG that she just used there, or she is about to use. Because the guys are in there, she will get price. Okay. But right now she has a Molotov, and if you cannot help Rice to quit there, at least make sure that they will struggle to get a kill on her. Like Bella, sorry, could have and should have either smoked mid or Molotov here or do both to try support Rice because okay, she would eventually not be able to quit this spot, but at least she would have a good fight against those people because it would be a 1v2, yes, but it would be a direct fight. match that were quite costly. So basically, let's speed it a little. So as you can see, oh, fuck it. I forgot what was the round. Okay, lose. Was it here? Yeah, okay, I believe it's this one. So basically, the first thing is he never stayed still in one single position. So if they went mid, they would be dead because he would be walking there. ESEA is okay, kind of holding. But what I wanted to say is, as you can see, it's 20 seconds. Um, Obviously, by the demo, it's okay. She tried, Rainy tried to do that Molotov, but I would say I would prefer to just Molotov the site, and I will explain. Sorry, but the thing that I dislike it, it's Lemon duplicate here. Now he got blind, he got one kill, but in the second, I highly disagree with this repick, and obviously right now they know the info. Never expect this person. And what I'm trying to say about this repeat here is, as you can see from Lemon, it kinda, I mean, it's easier to explain with on the server, and I can try that. But just look the way he's shooting, like this first is okay, he's playing, but he basically is moving and he downs the crosshair, and then he aims back to the opponent. That's something that many players do. They are kind of aiming they lower, and when they press in this case the A to go left, and then the M they aim back, and then they aim. That way to shoot is really bad if you want to repeat, because you are always just exposing yourself before being able to shoot, because no matter what, whenever you are showing up, you are not even looking, you are not even aiming the player, as you can see here. I don't know if I can try show that again. Well, I don't know if you are understanding what I'm trying to say, but just look into here. Yes. The time is bugged, but I guess you could have understood, like he's aiming and then he's slowing the crosshair, and he's already exposing and then adjusting the crosshair. That's something that I like. As you can see, like he does the step and then he just aims after that. But what I tried to mention with Molotov, it's where's Rini? I believe it's her. Yeah, she kinda suspected about a lurk, and she was absolutely right. So like at this point, it was like 22 seconds or something. She's trying to Molotov ups, but as you can see from that flash, they were never like deep ups. They were already halfway. So whenever this Molotov lands, they will always push, because this Molotov will barely do any damage. What I was trying to say is, you should just put a Molotov in here, because as you know, the Molotov will burn here and will burn here, and by the time they will have to kill either Lemon if he didn't double peek, and if you didn't came here all exposed, it would be a 2v2 that it would be in your favor. I will show in their point of view to try explain it better. Like in here, it's around 20 seconds. This is whatever. I mean, let's take it out. Just okay. Okay, so as you can see, they are here, and 20 seconds they don't have the C4. In here you already did the Molotov. Imagine the Molotov was burning here. They would have 19 seconds and they would know there are two people on B and they would have to get the kills to plant. If Rainy and Lemon kill one guy and just hide on the bench, they would have to search for this fight, and Rainy could be in this wall here trying to trade it out. Like Lemon would be looking here and Rainy would be looking here, and whenever the people cross here, it would be a 2v1. And counting with Lemon kill having the first kill, it would still be the lurk against like the others. Obviously, there's one palace, but one ups. But as you can see, it's some decision that people decided to get the kills instead. Okay, let them try to plant, and whenever they are trying to plant, we cancel, because they would need to fight. The teams would need to fight for the space, because they cannot plant with the enemies on the bomb unless on the bomb site, unless if you let them. Like imagine this situation here. The guys is wanting to plant because of the time, and Rainy is up here, and Lemon would be like on the right side on the bench. You would eventually get the other kill on that guy, and it would make a 2v1. So just look how different this round could be. Some difference. Obviously, Luna would eventually die for the flank guy there, and Bella, I don't know if she would die or not, but no matter what, it would always be a 2v1 or with the mob side guy. So it's those micro decisions that sometimes can win the round, and if you win the round, well, you would see the difference of the economy. What happens here? And as you can see, this is a very weird fight. Like you have a AWP, you have SMG, and you have one person that doesn't even have a gun. And in general, I'm not the biggest fan of shooting through the smokes, but in this in this specific, circumstances, in this specific situation, I should say I actually like, because as you can see, it's a very thin pathway, and like they could be here or here, obviously, but there's a very thin pathway. It's not like you are here window, and there's a smoke, and you have to hit enemies like all this region here and all here. Like in this specific situation, I really liked Luna shooting, because first she can listen them going short, and then it's kind of having to guess the pixel, but if they want to go to the side, they have to be dealing with the damage number. So I really like this. Maybe the edge, it was a little random. Maybe she could have threw on the smoke and eventually check if there was somebody else or not. Eventually would get the on kill there. Anyways, it's this is another thing that I personally dislike on how Lemon plays. Is eventually the team player, even though he's not part of the team. Specifically, but is a person that is a player that is super loud, that is always making much noise, and I will just put on his POV just to see what I'm trying to call it out. The sound did a little messy, but okay, counting from here where they don't know him, just listen. He did one step here. This player already knows, because in his location he can listen him. And just look, you have Bella in here with a CZ. You have Luna with M4 and nades that is coming with Lemon, and you have SMG ups. And just look, sorry. Luna came here and she already shifted, as you can see, let it go. Bell is throwing a flash. And as you can see, the flash just pop up, and Lemon was already making another step. And just look, this guy instantly peeked because obviously you will want to make sure there's nobody in this corner, and obviously if there's not here, he has to be one bench, and of course there was one bench, but nobody was looking here because Luna actually was watching here, but as nobody peeked while that she was also watching bench, and as Lemon once again made much noise with the steps, he got completely peeked. Luna that was also watching that again got peeked, and only out of those four there was only one player that could never ever be the first exposing, which was Bella. And the three players that actually should make the play were the players that couldn't do much. Raining into it because well it's a 1v3. They killed people market or kitchen, I don't know what's your call out, and they got one short, so they will most likely be either saving or trying to go for the kill since it's a CMG, and they will have a bad buy the cities if the T's have a good reading. And the other players that should be playing were the two here, but Lemon did too much noise. He completely messed it up with this retake. Like, they barely planted and the play was already ruined because he did so much noise, and Luna was there to help, and she didn't really have anything possible to do because Lemon just ruined the play with all the noise. In here, she will get the kill, but well, there's not much you can do. So that's why I say that the sound clues are extremely important, and that's basically it's not really a wall hack because you don't see the people specifically, but you kind of know where the people is at. And in these circumstances, Bella flashed and Lemon instantly did a step. Of course, those two were absolutely very well aware that the guys were quitting the kitchen already. So a retake it was hard because they had a good setup, even though nobody ever cared with apps. So Rainy could eventually get one or two kills because nobody was carrying with apps. But they all the noise they did on kitchen completely messed it up because well they just peeked and did a double kill there. So when you are doing a retake, when you are rotating, obviously if you want to do a fast rotation you gotta just one, but just make sure you don't overreact with the noise in there, because if you check the top tier teams, they never ever do mistakes like this, never ever do mistakes like that. So that's why you definitely gotta be careful. And personally, Lemon, as he is a player that used to make that mistake all the time. I mean, all the time, every match I should say. That's some fast push. Bella will run out of ammo. That's it. Lemon almost got this one down. It could be very well because he actually had the C4. It is what it is, very well played there. Some kills. Okay, last round, first half. Very good flash from Luna, from what I say. Okay, so basically, as you can see, Luna is here. She did one flash and she's about to do a second flash. This first flash is not like, okay, they will be all white, you can just push and kill them all. If you are doing eco, you can do those two flashes, and you should actually do those double flash there. Because the first is most likely to, okay, if you want to go mid, you will go mid, but if you decide to push mid, you will be completely blind. So this first flash, this early flash, it's basically just to let the cities have a good positioning. And the second flash that Luna is about to do is yes. the flash that is actually to make them blind and for the team to do the play itself. And as you can see, Luna is actually going to save Rainy with the second flash, as you can see here. And it was like a couple seconds, but or like 2 seconds, but I will show on the Rainy POV if the stream doesn't lag or bug. Like, as you can see, Luna did one flash, nothing happens. She will be very blind, and that's the second flash from Luna. And this guy is peeking, but he's like absolutely white in there. And the thing that I disliked was first Rainy fell back. She got one kill and fell back. Bella decided to kind of get some info or get some nade in here. As you can see, she's already very low, like very low. And her next decision, it's not really something that I like. But before to make this bad decision happen, I also think TA players could have done a little better in here. Because as you can see, let's put it on off speed. There's one smoke here, and this guy is pushing the smoke, and there's nobody. I mean, you cannot guess there will be a player pushing the smoke. But Rainy in there or either Bella, I would recommend to be somewhere on jungle, because if this player was if the player was in this angle here, like looking ups, I'm not sure if you'd see like the head or the body of this guy, but anyways, you would it would be way safer for you, and Luna could eventually be like Fairbox here to have a possible trade. But as you can see, Bella is Luna. I mean, is playing quite safe in there, and Rainy was well, she was playing too forward there, so this is not really a setup that kind of match in my opinion, because one player is quite safe and the other is quite exposed. And as you can see, it actually has a gap to smoke. But the thing that I dislike was, as you can see in here, it was Bella. She kinda went away, but then she for some reason decided to come back. And as you could see, and as I showed, she was 1 HP. So one HP that has the info that there's someone jungle and decides to go back. Like she has no info that the player. I mean, she actually should have the info, because supposedly when you die, you have those seconds that you can watch the cam. So she should know that the player was somewhere jungle. So there's absolutely no reason for Bella to try again, go jungle, because that will just make that one player to get easy kill, and for in like 10 seconds the T's are the double up down. So like, in my opinion, that's it was a very bad play. Luna in here decided to eventually play the retake, and in my opinion she did the correct thing. Although the thing that I dislike here, the thing that I dislike here is this big maybe some miscommunication or some lack of communication. But like Rice is just about just crossing the corner, and Luna was already peeking. So in my opinion, um, they should have told, like Luna should say I'm CTA, I'm playing retake, whatever, and Rice should ask Luna to play on her, or like on her mark, like just count 1, 2, 3, go, or 3, 2, 1, go, whatever, just to play as a team. Because obviously it's quite obvious that if you have an enemy here and one enemy here, and then you have one player here and one here, this setup here shooting at the same time is quite better than having like this player going 1v2 and this player going 1v2. Luna should have got that one kill, yes, but still it's a difference of like 1 second, and it could be a 2v2 instead of 2 times a 1v1. And then Lemon was they knew he was somewhere mid ladder room, so not much he could do. And some quite bad mistakes that made this half like that. They definitely deserve to win this half. But as you can see, there were some, I would say, very bad mistakes in here, and they did 9 rounds, and you did 3 rounds, I should say. So just imagine, at least this round, I would consider it you should have won. Let's see what others. That the 4v2, the 4v3, I mean, retake that Lemon made tons of noise. You should have won as well, and that one round almost in the beginning where it was a 5v2 and you lost. Like as you can see, all those rounds you should have won. So like just imagine the difference. It would be okay. This previous round I would actually okay whatever they could have win. But all those 2 rounds, it would be 5 rounds, so it would be like 7-5, I believe. So with the MR12, 7-5, it's way different than 9-3, as you can imagine. Because if you go to this side and you lose the pistol, okay, you still have a slight gap to spend. And as you can see, you go to this side and you will have to force and force because they will make the 10 and 11 and whatever. So there's decisions that, in my opinion, you should be careful. Um, the pistol I didn't dislike, but like there's I don't know. You have the armor and all that, but I don't know. I believe that at least the minimum acceptable is one player having utility because it's just going for shield. I don't believe on Mirage especially where the players can rotate very fast. I don't believe it can be benefic, especially because as you can see, it was this one was so messy. Like they had people short, people A, people stairs, and they were just cross-firing. And if you did that on this side, on city side, that's one way to play with cross aims, close range with cross aims. But against armor, I don't really um, I don't really think that's the best. And once again, as you can see, the match is not going well, so you gotta just force and not letting the this happen. Okay, this is the first, I believe. He got like 2 kills in here or something. Luna played quite well. Very good kills from Luna there. Eventually that one short guy should have died, but it happens, it's okay. Okay, this next run, it's one of those runs that what happened? Okay, so this will be also another one that you will have some sort of advantage and you will just throw it away. First of all, I will put on Rice point POV because she will do some nasty job on a Kutoi. Obviously, she will absolutely mess with the players. The players say they AFK for a couple of seconds, but still. Like, at this point, as you can see, Rice has the bomb site A completely well dominated. Lemon got 1 kill, eventually mid. I will put on his POV right now. He has the info of this play, just is making much noise. Although, as you can see, like there's absolutely nobody caring about the bomb, and you technically have one side dominated for like 15 seconds by now, I believe so. You will have soon Lemon dominating B side, so you almost threw this round because Luna will clutch it or will guarantee that. But as you can see, you had 2 bomb sites dominated and there's no bomb down. Like that's a very crazy round. I don't know a team that actually dominate two bomb sites and that doesn't plant. Whenever Rice was on site, mostly you would see someone getting the bomb and planting, or if she decided to push and die, would eventually have she fall back to other bomb site. But like you cannot have this luxury of getting the bomb sites for you and not planting. You have to make sure you plant, because if you die, you lose the round. And if you plant, it's technically you throw. Fucking me. If you plant, you will kind of throw the like the bomb to the cities, because they have to do the retake and defuse. But as you can see here, Lemon got one kill and very well played indeed. But then once again you make one mistake that is also very usual on him. He don't expose you, he don't spot in there. But right now he will expose. He's going to spot this guy. As you can see, Luna is still on ups, and like the bomb is not down and is already picking this guy. Luna wasn't even on site already, and Lemon was already trying to get this kill. That's something that happens quite often in some teams, and Lemon on Ancient did that here and there in this run, in this match. Sorry, he did that few times. People need to learn to don't be super greedy, because this was a run that you got the two bomb sites dominated. You had players advantage and you almost drew because people were just greedy and because nobody cared about the bomb. There are those details that you gotta like. It's just a mindset change that has to happen, because um, rounds like these are in the cash caps are most likely not in cash caps, but in the SL Impact qualifiers. And I can assure you, if the other team doesn't troll, and if with all my respect, if they are any good or average team, they will punish those runs for sure. And if you are playing on ESL Impact group stage, I can guarantee you that the teams will not let you have both sides dominated and not planting. If they actually do, they would have one player sitting on the bomb wall by that time. I can like guarantee you that in Europe, in North America, South America, they will do that. So that one round on connectors that I mentioned with Bell, that shouldn't be like no scoping gear, that she should not be for random reasons shooting cave or ramp, whatever you call it, with no info, or that Lemon should not be making much noise here, or that shouldn't be picking here without the bomb even being down, or the player being on site. Like those those ways that people play are making those runs way harder than what it should be, for absolutely no reason. Like she listened to the tap, she'll risk the plant very well. She's staying here holding, and I imagine, obviously I was watching the match so I could see it, but I was imagining, okay, by that one tap, that guy would rotate, and I was watching them coming close and close. I was like, oof, she will eventually die from behind. But she's actually managed to, sorry, to kill. In my opinion, I don't know if she has the. It doesn't. It actually shows. As you can see, she's a player that has the biggest headshot percentage, and I'm not really surprised, because she seems to have a very good crosshair placement. But that one round was almost through because people were either greedy or people were not caring about what's the game goal, which is winning the rounds and winning the match. And those next two rounds will be not this next round, because I believe this one it's 11-4. Okay, I believe you won this round, but the others will be absolutely chaotic. Well, they did a double under. As you can see, you should be pushing somewhere, like all together pushing somewhere, because you know that there were two under. There's one player playing alone for no reason there. There's one guy sneaked palace that could be. Like, if this player didn't drift, he could have simply ruined the round in there. Happily, this Lemon managed to get the kills, Jagan, but as you can see, some individualities again, people going solo. The first player dying, I believe it was Rice. I mean, it's okay, like, they did a double push under. Like, she couldn't guess that, I guess. Eventually some flash on the right side and you pick, that can help, but like that's fine, and you get the info, so it's okay. As you got the info that there are two people, that there are two people, that there are two people in here, you should instantly be pushing somewhere, because they will not be like 3B or 3A. If they have two here, they will most likely be like two. Then if you can guess where's the bomb site with the two people, the other will just have one more. So you gotta kinda do mind games, or kinda gamble, I should say, where's the bomb site with more players. But just be aware of something. If you decide to go B, you have the two players here, so it's one player here, but by the time you are jumping and whatever, you can have those people behind you and those people are in here, so they would kind of sandwich. But you should definitely have pushed either A or dominated this region here, because going one by one against Fed Pie is not the best. And if this round went well, the next two will go really bad. And you will see why. And people are towards B, all good. Some fake A. Okay, so in here, the first thing that I dislike is this decision here. You had two people looking the exact same spot here. Instead, you could have one of those two players. I would guess eventually this player, if it's Luna or Rain, it doesn't matter. But you could have one player like jumping here in those boxes and staying here, upper palace, and this player actually looking, because imagine this player dies, you could eventually trade it out, and obviously there's one player here playing in the smoke, and this player will make a huge mess there, and you have one on site again as well, I should say. And then, and in here, it was a 3v1 on site, and this guy still managed to get one kill. I'm surprised. I don't know if Bella was Bellis. I don't know if Bella looked or if she wasn't even looking there at that time. Let me check. Well, Bella went through from the right side, but she almost saw. But as you can see, against a very bad buy-in, it's already a lost round that you actually will lose the round. Like, it's some decisions that are making your rounds very hard here. Well, she couldn't have done much more, but in here, yes, in here, Rice should have had this kill, but still, it's a 1v1 that should never be a 1v1. This round was so easy for you, because if you look, just look their weapons. They have nothing. They have one Galil, they have decals and like they just echoed you with one gun, and it's not like they did anything massive. It was just some bad decisions from the team once again. Like first you can listen where is that Khalil. You can okay it's they force whatever they actually add money for MP9 whatever or FAMAS. Those two players you don't know. You should definitely like try to make noise or use any utility that you had, like some smokes. You add this smoke. It's a two player. You could have needed this smoke. You know it's a egg or that's what I wrote on my notes. I don't know if there was any bad reading from the team or the IGL, or I don't know if it was just bad played. But if you had the reading that would have a bad buy or an eco buy, um, you should definitely have played way more safe because going one v one against pistols or going 2v2 is not really ideal at all, and especially losing a 2v2 against pistols without killing a single player, it's absolutely chaotic. And then on a 3v1, you're still losing one player. Um, if it's a eco, you should know that they will be in sneaky spots, and this place here it's quite this spot here is quite common on runs. I don't know if we. Yeah, as you can see, Lemon was already on the middle of site whenever you watch this corner. You have to clear that spot first if you are entering like the site itself. And if you know it's a eco, you have to clear these angles. Well, I don't know. It's just some definitely mindset that the team should definitely change if the team wants to have a competitive Mirage, because in my opinion, and I should say once again, this is a team that is playing well, and you still manage to make this team playing in your mistakes. So on a way it's good, in a way it's good, in a way it's bad. It's good because okay, they have their own pace, they have their own tactics, and you manage to condition it all. But in other way, you were the ones that were doing dictating the match pace, but you were also the ones giving them the ways, the resources to work at. So that's why sadly it definitely didn't end up well. It was a 13-5. Um, like it's the last round and you have people with a take 9 with a scout. Like that eco was absolutely was very bad. Okay, you spotted the one B, that's one short. They know that it's that you are hitting me right now because well they can listen many guns there. I don't know why Rice turned back there. I believe she listened this guy here, but still you gotta if you are going to kill that guy you gotta or to go for that guy you have to don't switch to don't change ideas in the middle of the process. It's like that one round that Bella was here with the op 1 HP and she was quitting but then she fell back. If you have one idea you should not just switching that randomly. But yeah, so far it's a 4v2, one scout, one okay. And there's one behind. Yeah, tough. But I mean, as I said, those guys are quite good players. That's impossible to say because they were 6-0, but also the team made so many mistakes, and some of those mistakes are mistakes that, in my opinion, are not really like normal to be doing. Like people making step noises every single time. That's not really something you should be doing that. And that one round with unconnected with doing the no scopes, I don't think that's also something that you should be doing that, because they could just rush push the smoke, or it's a very the round just started and the op is already shooting ramp cave. Like those details are just giving them so much material to work at, and that's basically why the team is losing. A match this way, because you actually managed to change their pace. This this is I would say a little heavy result, but you actually played way better than this. This match should be like 13-9 minimum, because out of those very bad mistakes, you would have like like at least 9 runs. And as you can see, um, some of those runs they made, it was on their city side, and on their city side you made many mistakes on your T side. So you could have like, it's about the momentum. You could have add some moment change, and like there's a lot that you can do. And in my opinion, if you want to stick with Mirage, there are some details that you definitely should change, because the team plays quite good. I like the style itself, but there are some mindset changes that the team definitely needs to. It's not uh, it's not like a Bella mindset, Rainy mindset, Rice mindset, Ash mindset. I said Rainy twice, I believe. Rice Ash didn't play it here, but it's not her mindset or even Luna mindset. It's the team as a whole, because as I said, even though in 1 or 2 rounds, I believe that Lemon made the team lose those 2 rounds. In other rounds, he also traded out. He also kind of saved other players. So it's like equal. But you should make sure that you are not kind of prejudicing your teammates instead of helping. Because if you cannot help, at least make sure that you give your opponents the hardest possible conditions for them to get kills, like in that Bella round. If she couldn't really help Rice, or Rainy, I guess it was Rice with the double up underpass, uh, she could have at least thrown a Molotov or other nades. So I believe there's a lot that you could have done differently.